Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Let me turn you up. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we are having confessions and conversations about your everyday life and finances. My name is Yamitra JoJo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? I appreciate everybody joining the show. I hope you're having an amazing Thursday. Guess what, y'all? One more day. I even have my balloons here. I have my balloons on my chair already. I'm birthday ready. You hear me? My chair is decorated. Let me show you this. Not only is my chair decorated, but I have my happy birthday crown because it's almost my birthday. And today is my niece's birthday. She was born one day before me. Let's see. I wear this in honor of her too. So I'm going to wear it for 2 days, okay? Because it's...
Hey, I wanted to say, hey, y'all, we getting ready to leave. Let me see if I can.
Can you say, what was your topic? Did you have a topic for the day? Lynn is traveling, guys. You just wanted to say hey to her.
God, well, I don't have a topic for everyone. I just wanted to say hello to you guys. We're headed out to Houston for the Million Builders conference. It's going to be off the chain. But because we are a little bit delayed, the pilot is actually back here on the plane talking, which is amazing.
Tell them to join the Fearless Morning Show.
Right. That would have been a trip, but yeah, we didn't get to. I just wanted to say hello to everybody before we leave out, and we'll talk with y'all later. All right?
Well, let me give the quote, and maybe you have something to add to it. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. By my man George Bernard Shaw.
Yes, I love that. Yes. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, everybody. And yes, happy birthday, JoJo. You already started. You've been going all week already, right? All month, right? Yes. All right, guys. Got to get out of here. They're closing the cabin doors, but I'll check back with you guys later.
All right. Have a safe trip, man. Bye.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys. I wish Lynn a safe trip on the way to Texas. I hope everything goes well. I know she's going to have an amazing time there. She is going to the Billionaire. I forget the exact title, but she's with Danielle Whittingham, and they're going to have just an amazing time this weekend. So the quote for today is, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. And to me, that is so important because a lot of times people, you grow up and you don't do the things that you used to do or play the way that you used to play. And my question is, why not? I will be 43 this year. I still go to the park and play on the swings. Love the swings. I'm not afraid to let a kid wait to get on the swings. If I've been waiting, just like I wasn't a kid, to get on a swing, and it's my turn, and a parent is standing there, now sometimes I'll be nice and let a kid on before me. But more than likely, I'm getting on that swing first because you're a kid at heart. You grow old because you stop playing. I get out in the yard and I play with the kids. We play dodgeball. We get on the swings. So don't stop your life just because you get older and you're grown up now. Inside of you is still that kid. Is evident by my birthday crown. So just enjoy yourself. So today's thought, and Lynn will be with us tomorrow. She'll be live from Dallas, Texas. So she'll be with us tomorrow. My thought for the day is, are your habits stopping you from growing? Your habits are not who you are. So think about the habits that you have every day. One day this week, I think my topic was last week is your habits are still destroying your free will because you don't think, because your habits have taken over. But are your habits really you? What you do every day, here's my thing. People say, that's just how I was raised. I'm too old to change now. I don't want to do that now. That's just the way I've always done it. And when you say words and phrases like that, then you keep yourself stuck exactly where you want to be because you're not opening up to anything else. When we're on this fearless journey, one of the things that is crucial is your mindset and how you think about things and how things are going to play out. Your thoughts are important. The words that you say to yourself are important. You having that quiet time to hear what needs to be said is crucial, because if you don't, then your habits will continue to run your life. Just like I said, every morning you get up and you follow a routine. Is that routine killing your life? But think about it in terms of language that you talk to people and to yourself. When you get up in the morning, are you saying that you're too old to do this? You're too old to do that. You can't do things because and then is it a habit just to say it? How many things come out of your mouth just because it's a catchphrase and it's a habit for you to say it? Why not try on this Thankful Thursday saying something different and being thankful for the situation that you have now? Now, sometimes that can be insane to ask. When I was going through, and people always said, well, JoJo, you should really be thankful. And I was like, thankful for what? I have no money, no food, you know, but I had my life, my health, and my strength, and I had my mind. And when you can focus on what is important, y'all know my quote, don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do, by John Wooten. When I started focusing on the things that I could achieve, what I could not, began to come into place. Other people came into place to make sure that that happened. So are your habits stopping you from your growth? Or your habits of when you come home every day, you're going to have a drink of wine, or if you're a beer drinker, whatever you drink, you're going to have a soda. I was a Pepsi drinker. You're going to have a soda, sit down on the couch and watch TV for the rest of the night. What are your habits saying? So you say you want to grow and you want growth and you want to live past crazy in your life and your finances and you want change. But what are your habits saying to you? Are they keeping you in the same rigmarole? Are they keeping you in the same place? And you don't want to, because some of us, me included, we got so comfortable with what we were doing that when it came time to change, it was so hard that you chose to continue on with the same habit as opposed to change, because change is a little bit difficult. It always is. Think about the first time you worked out. Your arms probably hurt. Your legs hurt. Everything hurt the next morning. It hurt to move. Why do you think it would be any different when you're trying to challenge your brain to do something different? When you're trying to challenge your mind to do something different? Because yesterday I talked about how your brain really doesn't need you to participate. If you do the same habits, the same routine, every day of the week, your brain does not need you to participate anymore. It does everything it needs to do without you, and you're not thinking for yourself anymore. You don't have any free will to think. And so when you decide, hey, I want to live past crazy, I'm going to start this fearless journey, your brain is going to challenge you every step of the way. Every step of the way is going to challenge you regardless. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do to challenge yourself to do something different? Because your habits can be holding you back. Your habits with, okay, so this is confessions and conversations on the Fearless Morning Show. So this is my confession for today. I have a very sarcastic sense of humor and attitude, and I have a very slick mouth. Oops. It's tomorrow, but I'm celebrating early, D. I have all my birthday stuff ready. I don't know why I'm so excited about the 43rd birthday, but for some reason I'm over the top. Side note, can I have a birthday party next year? Can y'all get together and have me a birthday party? I've not had a party since I was like 5 or 6, and I've always wanted a birthday party. So if we could get together and have me a party, that would be fantabuloso. I would love that. That would be greatly appreciated. So, but back to my confession is I had such a horrible, I ain't gonna say it was a horrible mouth, but it wasn't a nice mouth. Meaning I was very, Kim, mine was overwhelming to the point where I was hurting people's feelings in what I thought was humor or being sarcastic, but I wasn't being mindful of my words. And so I had to, and I think it came from a place of me not having the patience to deal with some of the things people were saying to me. So I would just cut them off and redirect them and say no and correct them. And then I had to realize I'd rather be peaceful than be right. That was a hard lesson to learn. And I realized everything that comes up doesn't have to come out. And if it has to come out, I need to filter what is coming out, and be mindful of my words. And once I started to do that, other things started to change and happen for me. I am very sarcastic by nature. I'm Gerald Waddell's daughter and Sophronia Sanders' child. So why wouldn't I be? My parents are two of the most outspokenest people in the entire world. So I didn't have any choice but to be outspoken. You know, you learn from your parents. Again, you're passing down patterns to your children, and that's one of the things they passed down to me. My daddy told me, ain't nobody going to out-talk me, period. And that's one of the lessons I learned from old Gerald Waddell. Nobody's going to out-talk me. But I had to be mindful. Kim said, you never know. I had to be mindful of what I was saying, how I was saying it, and who I was saying it to, because some people didn't deserve the slickness of my mouth simply because they didn't deserve it. And number one. Number two, they probably didn't understand the slick. They probably didn't understand what I was saying or why I was being so smart. Now, I thought I was hilarious. I thought I was funny when I would say smart remarks. Of course, they didn't think so much, and then they looked at me like, okay, so you're crazy. So I had to be mindful. And so that was one of the habits I had to break, was being very sarcastic with the slick mouth. And I had to stop, because sometimes you can block your blessings with your mouth. I'm a firm believer of that, period. So I had to be mindful of my habits. And with that, paying attention to my slick mouth, and on this fearless journey, I realized I wanted other things, and that your train of thought and your words shape the reality that you want. And the reality I was shaping with my words and my slick mouth was not something that I wanted to continue. So once I started changing my words, then my atmosphere and my surroundings started to change, which made it a lot easier for me to accomplish what I needed to accomplish. Because before, I was having difficulty and I couldn't get it done. I didn't understand why. It's because the way I was talking to people. And I had to be mindful of that. Very, very mindful. So today, on this Thankful Thursday, guys, what are your habits doing for you in your life? What are the habits that are holding you back from growing? How many times are you going to say you're too old, you can't change now, you don't want to learn nothing new, that's how you were raised? Those are all excuses for not doing what you need to do. I have a couple of friends of mine. We had a very interesting conversation, and we were talking about being sarcastic and having a slick mouth. And how many of you guys know people that say, that's just how I am, and I'm very straightforward like that, and I'm not going to change. You're going to love me like I am, and you're going to understand this is how I communicate. And you have people that are so straightforward, it's painful, that it's hurtful when they say things. And you can say all day, that hurt my feelings. Well, you know how I am. That's just, how I talk, and I'm not going to change. Here's the reality of that. They have not found anybody that they're willing to change their words for in order to watch what they're saying. Meaning they haven't encountered anybody where it was important enough for them to be mindful of the words that was coming out of their mouths in order to change the reaction that they were going to receive. So if I love you, but I'm saying hurtful things to you, do I really love you, kind of thing? Yeah, you may love me, but you don't love me enough. And some people say, oh, I love you, that's why I'm telling it to you like this. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm just going to give it to you how it is. No. Because your delivery is everything. And how you deliver it is going to cause the reaction that you want. You can tell me the truth, and it may be the truth all day long. And you may be giving it to me straight, and I absolutely need to hear it. How you tell it to me depends on if I accept it, if I receive it, or if I'm going to throw it all back in your face and give you an ugly reaction. So if you're going to tell me, hey, Jojo, you got a slick mouth, and you're going to come back at me with a slick mouth and with an attitude and downgrade, then people may not receive it as the same as if you come in love and say, hey, my sister, let me tell you something. This, and this is how it's going to go down. I'm going to receive it totally different than I would if somebody comes at you at a different way. And so you get a different outcome. And then the other person is angry. Well, why did you come at me like that? I'm just telling you the truth about yourself or about the situation. Yes, you may have been telling me the truth, but how you told the truth is what's important. Here's the thing. Truth is never going to change. Your truth is never going to change, period. It's always going to be changed. Exactly. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's going to make all the difference in the world, period. And people who say, I can't change, this is just me, this is how I talk, this is how I communicate, they have yet to find the person that they are willing to watch their words for and be mindful of their words for. Please understand, on this Be Fearless journey, when you learning to live past crazy, because ultimately that's what we're trying to do. I share I share ideas to challenge you, to make you think, because on this fearless journey, you know, we have the 5 keys to living fearless, but inside of those are steps. And one of those is being mindful of your words and how you interact with people. And if you cannot handle that part of it, then it's going to be difficult to handle the rest of it. You've got to be mindful of what you say, how you say it, because then that's going to determine the reaction you're going to get. Your words are very powerful. Your thoughts are even more powerful, because you think it before you say it. So as soon as you think it, and here, I said this the other day, I know this is nerdy stuff, but follow me for 2 seconds. Your brain does not know the difference, but your brain and your body cause emotions. They don't know the difference between your reality now and the past. Meaning, if you keep thinking of old thoughts and old behaviors and how somebody hurt you and how they made you feel, and you can't let go, your brain and your body thinks it's happening right now. So I was abused 14 years ago. I was locked up in the house for 2 years. I only ate once a day, took a bath once a day, went to the bathroom once a day, couldn't see my family for 2 years. If I hold on to that hurt, if I hold on to that unforgiveness, then my brain doesn't know that I'm 14 years out of abuse. My brain doesn't know that. Because when you think a thought, you associate an emotion with it. Somebody made you mad, you get angry, you start to sweat, your eye starts to twitch, your arm starts to itch, and you have that emotion associated with that thought. Your brain doesn't know that it happened 14 years ago. It just knows that it's happening now. And for your brain, that is your reality. And so you are reliving your pain on purpose. Does that make sense? Like you're doing it on purpose every single day. And then you wonder why you're not getting anywhere, because your body is in a state of shock. It's thinking something that happened 11 years ago is still ongoing. So your body has to react the same way it did 11, 14 years ago, instead of reacting differently, because it's free from that. Your thoughts create your reality every single day of the week. What you're living now is the result of the thoughts and the words that you said yesterday, the day before, the week before, the month before, the year before. That is what you're living right now. If we're broke, if we're living paycheck to paycheck, if we're still in that crazy relationship, if we still have that crazy husband, that crazy friendship, that crazy job, if we still have crazy and we're acting crazy in our lives, it is because we chose that pattern, that habit, that life ritual months ago, and it is now becoming reality. Period. I hope that wasn't too nerdy. I tried to break it down as much as possible. Your body doesn't know the difference between the past and reality. So here's the thing on Thankful Thursday. Change your thoughts today. Remember, are your habits stopping you from growing? Pick up a new habit today. Start something new today. I don't care if it's saying one cuss word less than you did yesterday. I don't care if it's being nice to somebody today that you were rude to yesterday, or checking your thoughts before you open up your mouth today that you didn't do yesterday. Because here's the thing, when you think greatness for just a second, if you think you can achieve whatever it is you want to do, if you want to write that book, start that business, go your own, and when it comes to your health, oh, listen, if you are sick and you don't feel well, and everything may be true about your health, you're sick, you don't feel well, your body's angry at you, all of that may be true. What are your thoughts associated with that? Because here's what I know, and these are things that I have and try for myself. If I think that I am well, if your heart and your thoughts agree, it becomes reality. If your heart and your thoughts agree, it becomes reality. If I know in my heart, at first I think that I'm well, and I start to act that I'm well, and I believe it with all the faith that I have, I am shaping my reality, because my body does not know that what I'm saying is not real. To my body, me being healed, Me being whole is a reality because I told it so. Your thoughts are powerful. What are you telling your body today? What are you telling your situation? What are you telling your surroundings? What are you telling the people who live around you? What are you telling them? So if you don't feel good today, if your health is not the best, let me tell you, I've been in a hospital bed where nobody knew what was wrong in isolation. They had no clue. They thought everything from one spectrum to the other until finally they let me go home. They had no clue. Your thoughts can make you sick and they can make you whole. If you believe it, your thoughts and your heart, if they agree, they become your reality. If your thoughts and your heart agree, they become your reality. Because what you focus on is what become. I'm broke. You don't have any money. I'm sick. You stay sick. I don't have any friends. You don't have friends. I can't do this. You don't do that. I don't have a job. I don't do that. So whatever you continue to do, whatever you continue to think about is what's going to happen. Period. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your habits today. I promise you, if you try it for the next 2 days, let's do that for my birthday. Because, we're 2 days out from my birthday, right? Let's do that today. For the next 2 days, I want you to think positive thoughts. If you're sick, speak healing. Believe it in your mind. Believe it in your heart. Because that's all faith is, right? That's all faith. Faith is my thoughts and my heart agree to create my reality. Because when you say you have faith in something, you believe it first, then you know it in your heart, and then it becomes so. Correct? If somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So if your heart and your thoughts agree, it creates your reality. So change your habits for just to next 2 days. Do that for my birthday. That would make me so happy. My birthday's tomorrow. So if today and tomorrow you could change your thoughts, your mind, what comes out of your mouth, because what you're living now is a result of the thoughts and the words that you had yesterday, the day before, your children, our relationships, our jobs. Everything is a result of what we thought before it happened. Our thoughts become our reality. If you say, I'm going to be rich, and then you sit on your couch and do nothing, then that's exactly what's going to happen. You have to have action behind it. And when you change your thoughts, it's going to immediately prompt you into action. Because remember, your brain always wants to solve your problems for you. But if you give it the same routine every day in out, it doesn't need you to participate. So then you have no free will. So then you're not thinking. So if you're not thinking, your mind is not challenged. It's not going to do anything. The minute you start to challenge yourself, your brain is going to be like, wait a minute, JoJo. I know the routine of get up, go to bed, wash your face, brush your teeth, take the kids, go to work, come home, cook dinner, take care of the kids, watch TV, go to sleep. I know that routine because we've been doing it for 20 years. And now you're telling me you want to do something different? Change equals challenge. It's never your body's going to be angry. Just like when you're working out, your body's going to be angry because you're doing something different. So please don't expect this journey to be fearless, to live past crazy, to be easy. I promise I will never tell you it's going to be easy. I will tell you it's going to be rewarding. It's going to be fulfilling. You're going to find yourself on this journey. You're going to develop those new rules to you, and you're going to succeed in what you knew you could succeed in. But because you were so stuck in your habits that you thought that you could not. So today, guys, on this Thankful Thursday, be thankful and be mindful of the thoughts that you're having in your life. I did not mean to go on a tangent like that, but I felt like maybe somebody need to hear, what are your habits holding you back? If you continue to say, I was raised like that, that's how I am, that's because you've not found anything yet worthy of changing. So my question today is, are you not worthy of that change? Do you not think enough of yourself to change? You are passing down patterns to your children. This is my topic for a couple of months ago. You're passing down a legacy, principle, patterns, and persistence. Your children are watching. Your family are watching. So you staying in your habit, you're passing that habit down to your children. You're building life legacies. And I think I told a story, and I'm going to close this out, how I was definitely afraid of flying. I went to Texas, and before my flight left from Texas, I had worked myself up into a frenzy to get on the plane that I was sick, physically ill, like I could not get on the plane. And then I sat down and I started to think, why am I afraid of the plane? And then I remembered my mother's afraid of flying. Well, why was my mother afraid of flying? She went to school to become a stewardess, and she did everything but start the job. Why did she not start the job if she was so ready to fly? It's because her mother was afraid of flying. My mother used the excuse of, well, planes started dropping out the sky, and this was in the early 70s, so she chose not to do that because she was afraid that, a plane would, crash. But in all actuality, it was her mother's fear for her child that the plane would crash and she would be without a child. So here I am 3 generations later, grandmother, mother, daughter, living out my grandmother's fears. What are you passing down to your children? You passing down that legacy, my friend. You passing down that fear. You passing down that scarcity. You passing down that lack. Y'all know I'm quote queen, okay? So here's my newest one. I have no lack. I have only abundance. I receive all of my blessing, and my mindset is yes. What are you passing down to your children? I'm 3 generations down, afraid of flying, and I have no clue why. And here's the thing. My mother never said, JoJo, be afraid of flying. She never said that. I observed her actions. I heard her thoughts about planes. Well, that's why I never got on a plane myself, because it crashed and then everybody be dead. And then so little by little over the years, her thoughts inundated my thoughts. And then those thoughts became my thoughts. So I took on her fears. Are your fears hereditary? I did a whole show. We did a morning show about that. So make sure you guys check that out on YouTube. Are your fears hereditary? Are you inheriting all the fears that your parents have passed down? The fear of not having enough money. The fear of not being able to do what you want to do. The fear of I'm always going to live in this small town. I'm never going to be anything and go anywhere. Period. What are you passing down to your children? So on this Thankful Thursday, be thankful. Be mindful of your thoughts. Go sit in a swing today. The quote for today was by George Bernard Shaw. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Go out and play today. Remind yourself of what it's like to be free, to be a kid, to remember what it was like to have that. Remember that when you had a dream and nobody could tell you anything because you absolutely knew it was going to come true? Because I was going to be a doctor, I was going to be a ballerina, I was going to be a lawyer. I'm a doctor, PhD. I applied for law school, and then I got scared. See there? And didn't do that. And you can't tell me I can't dance. What were the dreams that you had as a kid that you've given up on? And why is that? So on this Thankful Thursday, let's be thankful. Let's be mindful of our habits. Please be mindful of the words that come out of your mouth, because your words are creating your present reality. When your thoughts and your heart agree, you create your reality. So guys, I appreciate you for joining the Fearless Morning Show. And y'all, since it's my birthday, one of the things that I am giving away is my free reading list. Of course, all of the Be Fearless products are on sale, but my reading list is some of the books that I read to get past crazy myself, and that I read all the time, some of them more than others. And so I share that with you, and it's free. So you can go over there and grab that for free and read it. And then don't forget to share this video if you know somebody who needs it, who needs that information, who it can help. Now share it with the intent of love, not with the intent of I told you so and you need to listen, because then that would not be right. So just make sure that you're sharing in absolute love, and I'm trying to help somebody, because now that you know, you are charged with sharing with somebody else. We are 2 days out from my birthday. Yeah, I'm excited. So I'm put this out here because if you have not because you asked not. I want a birthday party. I've never had a birthday party past 5 or 6, and I absolutely want a birthday party. So next year, I think I'm going to plan a party. If anybody wants to help me, please reach out to me, and I am dead serious. And I shared this yesterday. Y'all know what I really, really want to do? Y'all remember the movie Think Like a Man? I want to reenact the scene they did Poison. They were singing at the bar. I want to reenact that. Yes, I can sing in my own mind, and I can dance in my own mind. I want to reenact that. That's what I want to do for my birthday. And a lot of people say, hey, why don't you wait till your 45th birthday and celebrate? Because that's a milestone. Every birthday is a milestone. When you have almost lost your life multiple times, I promise you, when you almost lost your life at the hands of somebody else, and when you've almost taken your own life because you were so deep and crazy, because I've been there, every birthday is a celebration. Every birthday is a milestone. So I'm excited to see 43 in the morning. I'm so excited. And so for 44, I want to be even more excited. So that is a milestone. So if y'all want to help me plan my birthday party, because I am birthday party ready, let me know. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. I'm going to share the YouTube channel now so that you can share this with your friends and family who do not have Facebook. They can binge watch the Fearless Morning Show over on YouTube. We have over 100 videos over there. So you can pick your title, because I have titled all of them. So you can pick your title and decide what you want to watch. Again, if you have any thoughts, suggestions, or information you would like for us to cover, please let me know. And I get questions all the time about domestic violence and how did I start to live past crazy. There's no question I have not heard, and there's no question I will not answer, because in answering my question and sharing my story, I hope I am helping somebody else. I am a living witness that your thoughts, if your thoughts and your heart agree, you can create your reality. I'm a firm believer of that. So if you have any questions, and my co-host, Miss Lynn Demings, who is America's #1 rebound coach, will be back with us tomorrow morning. She is traveling today, so safe travels to you, Lynn. I hope you make it to your destination on time. We'll be here bright and early tomorrow morning. We may be on this evening to check in with her to see how she's going. So thank you guys for joining the Fearless Morning Show. I love everybody that joined. I greatly appreciate you. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. And I'm excited. I think I'm going to be over the top tomorrow for my birthday. I will definitely have on my birthday crown. I got this at work. I will definitely have on my birthday crown and be ready for all birthday shenanigans starting tomorrow. So, all right, guys, have a great, thankful Thursday. I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Have a good one.